welcome to the next tutorial on Xperiencify. Today we're going to go over CSS. The first thing I want to say is that I am not a CSS expert. Actually, I have never worked with CSS. Basically, Xperiencify has a how-to, so I looked at that and I figured it out. So this is kind of learn as you go. So I'm sharing my learn as you go coding. A lot of it's just common sense. So basically, what is CSS? CSS is how to give your site a customized look. This is one thing that I have a couple. This is my site, and I have a background. The orange background is CSS. If you look at this little orange arrow, that's some CSS. We got the timer, which is ovals. That is CSS. So those are little things that you can do. There's a lot of other things. The one thing, the timer stays at the top as opposed to actually staying at the top and scrolling down. So those are all little things that you could do to improve the look and feel of your site. So let me get back to this. Okay, go back to, here we go. Okay, we are going to go to our my test course, the one that I get to play with. So we're in a test course, go into that. And to find where you can show, or where you can, let me hide that. Show where the CSS is in number 5, design your course experience. So you go there, and then you scroll down to the bottom, and you have CSS. Okay, so if you notice here, this little tab is grayed out. So I'm turning it on, and then I have my place where I could put my CSS text. And if I ever want it off, okay, like if I went back to that one course that I had the orange box, let's say I wanted to look default, all I would have to do is turn that off, and all the CSS is gone. So you really can't mess up. And even if you do mess up, you can just delete the code. So let's go on to the actual code. So this is where you enter the code. Let's see, we have this is the Xperiencify help center. And I did just CSS, and 2 pages came up that I have tabs, so I didn't have to, have them load. I have CSS, customizing CSS, and there's another one called with the timer. So we're going to just quickly go over both of these. The first one is, this is where Xperiencify has listed some of the codings that you could do, and just to change your look. So let's do the first one. We're going to just copy and paste the code, and we're going to go to there, and then I'm going to change the font. I want to change it to something that you instantly know. Oh, yep, that's changed. So I am going to change it to Impact, even though I would never keep this as Impact. But for this purpose, it works. So there, it's changed. I don't even have to do save or anything. Oh, I didn't do this. Okay, let's open this in a new tab. Okay, right next to it. Perfect. So let's look at it while it's loading. One, two, oh, not bad. See, there you go. It is all Impact. Let me go back to this page and quickly undo this so you can see the difference. Got that? And this is all it takes. So go back here, refresh. And you'll see that it is back to the default, back to the older text. So I'm going to go back to this page again, turn it back on, and put the Impact. It's still there. Okay, got the Impact. So now it's back to that other text. Let's do another one. So we're going to go put in a space. Let's go back to the CSS code. What do I want to change to? Let's try. Oh, this is I know what this one is. This one is that little arrow. I want to change the arrow to a different color. The one that opens the sidebar. It'll open this. We're going to change that. So we're going to go here. Oops, didn't copy and paste the right thing. Where was that? The sidebar opener. Because that's what it does. It opens. Come on. Let's see if I can copy and paste right. Oop. There we go. Copy, paste. Now we're going to want to change the oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Because it's got a color to it. One more time, 30 times a time. That is not the right one. Here we go. Change the this is well, we're going to find out what this does. It's always fun to look. We're going to do this one. It says change background color of the sidebar. I am not sure what that's going to do. So we are going to see. So we're going to copy and paste this. And I'm going to change this color right here because this is the color that you pick. It's a 6 characters of letters. And you go to, I have this website, it's called rgbcolorcode.com. And you can pick any color. And you go here, see, and you can see the different numbers. This is the code you're going to put in. So we are going to put in something that's different. Let's do that dark purple. 2BBB with A, ba ba ba. So we're going to go copy. And we're going to paste. And now let's see what it did. Okay, we're going to close that. Maybe that was it. And we're going to refresh. I believe while it's refreshing, it did say side nav. So it's going to be something over here. And it's going to turn purple. Oh, okay. It changed that the dot. Anything else? No, I guess that's it. I guess that was the little opener. So there we go. That's what that changed that color from green to purple. Go back one more time. Now let's change the timer. There we go. We're going to change this up here. And we're going to change it to the circles. So we're going to go back there, back here. Let's do. This is the other page. This is the CSS. I was looking at the codes. And you can look at some of the other things. Copy, paste them, see what they do. I haven't put them all in. So, but now we're going to do the timer. And you could pick, these are fun where you just copy paste, the timer will look exactly like that. All you gotta do is copy and paste this code in. So you could take that timer at the top. It gives you the black background. He's got the codes all pre-coded. So flip clock, that's kind of cool. But we are going to go down here. And we are going to, let's go to this one. This one has some color. We can have some fun. So we're going to start here because this is where you can get the fonts. This font is Poppins. Let's actually do this all. So we're going to copy and paste the whole thing. Oop, I got to make sure I get that last copy. Oops. Back to this page. Paste. Okay, it's got that whole thing. So this is what I did, and it's kind of like common sense. Let's look and see what it looks like right now. So we're going to go here. We will do another refresh. And there we go. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, 11, 12, maybe because there's a lot of code. 13, 14. Oh, there we go. And there we go. You could see that actually is a really nice timer. But let's say I wanted to change it to my colors. So this is where the common sense came in. Okay, I know that when I see that code, the 6 code, that's color. Back here, this one's white. So if I wanted to change the backs of the, how do you put it? These things, I believe I could change that there. Let's just put, if I put yellow. Oh, I could put one of those codes in. Let's see if it changed anything. I'm sure you can hear the click, click, click. I got the fan on. I know it's going to come out in the video. I didn't count. It's got to be soon. Whee! There we go. Oh, I was right. It's yellow. So you can pick the basic colors if you just want to do that, or you could go into the code, the RBG code, and really get specific. So that you could change. You go in here and you could change the font. Like if I wanted to change the font to Impact, I'm not going to. I would go there. And then like this is the time account. This is red, so this is the fonts inside. And as I said, it's kind of like common sense on some of what some of these are. Some of them I don't touch because I don't know, but if I can, I will. Like there is one I did on my site, and this is the font size. Which was it? Oh, here we go. I looked at this box, the yellow box. This is the timer, and then the timer, it said yellow. This is border radius, and then I realized the minimum width and height. I realized this was the circle, so I decided to make it. Let's see. Let's do the minimum width is going to be we'll do this 80, and we'll make them more squishy just to show the difference. 60, the height 60, so they should be wider, more squished circles. And so let's see what changing those two numbers did. And there we go. They are ovals now, and they're not quite circles, they're ovals. So then if we go, let's do one more thing with the timer just to show how you could look at the coding and then arrange things. Let's see, we have the count, the text. I was trying to find the background, the red, the width. I don't see the background. It would be green, red, timer, count, text, yellow. Oh, this must be green right here. I could do this way. Copy. I'll go to the RGB and I'll paste up. See that it is the green. That is the green. So let's change the color to something that would be very wacky. Well, let's just do blue. So fun. You never know. Let's do purple. Purple is my favorite color. Okay, I want a darker purple. Oops. Purple. There we go. Darker though. There we go. We're going to change it to that. That's not my company colors, but it's fun. It's fun to play around with. So we're gonna change. Oh, I didn't paste the whole thing. So go back one more time. We'll just add this before. Where is it? We're going to add that before. So it's 6 code 718. Perfect. Let me hide that. So we have that. Let's see what comes up. Go here. Hey, it'll match my purple hub. Cool. Didn't even realize that. Okay, come on. There we go. And there goes the purple. Even though I'd have to change that to white or something. But so that is changing some of the, as I said, the stuff you can do. Now, if you look at this website, I have never done this. So this is something, I mean, I trust what's on the Xperiencify site because I know Murray has really done a good job and made it really easy for us. This site has, it says CSS generators. So you should be able to come here and do things. So I'm going to say, I've never done this. This is live on the YouTube. But I'm going to go to the background because I am just curious if this would work. And let's say I wanted my background to be no smileys, not an image or none. I want to be able to pick the color here. Let's say I wanted them to be a purple like the other one. No, that's pink. There we go. It's kind of a light purple. Maybe lighter. I don't know. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to go, and it says use this. And then, okay, HTML, CSS. Okay, CSS. I don't want demo because demo is where I would put, because I would, let's say, I'm going to see if this would work for every page. So let's go down to the next one. Oops. That, but I want it to be global. And I know the top was global. So actually, let me do this. I said, this is all just trial and error. I may do this and it may come out with nothing. But I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to, instead of this, delete that. I'm going to take this. Put that in here. Because I'm not sure how the front works. Okay, so we have the coding, the global background, the color. I don't know, no repeat, whatever, but that's what it had in it, so I'll leave it. So let's just see what it did if we refresh. Drum roll, please. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I should go backwards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Whoa, it's slow. Maybe because I had a lot of code in it. I didn't have a lot of code. Maybe because it's the background. There's a lot, Oh, ooh, yuck. Well, it worked. It did give a purple background, background, but that is not something I would want. I would have to go in and change this back to a different color, which you can do. Then you have to change that. You'd have to go back. That would be a lot of work. But it did, in theory, work. It changed the background. So we are going to go and take that one out. And then go back there. And if I do this, and wait a minute, let's see how it's. There we go. Back to white. It's going to load white. Watch. It's going to work. This one I know is going to work because I just deleted it. There we go. Okay. There we go. And you could change, as I said, I changed the background, but that was from one of these codes. I did go into someone's website and try to find out how to get the 2 tones. Because if you look at my original site, it's 2 tones of orange. And then I went with the percentages on how to do that. So, as I said, it's really just taking the codes that you see, figuring out like this is going to be the navigation, this is going to be the timer, this is the sidebar. Then you've got the global, which is all over the place, and playing with it. As I said, nothing goes wrong because you can just delete it or turn it off. As I said, if I just do that off and I do this, it's all in refresh. It's going to be all back to the default. Can't go wrong. It's fun to play with. There's all kinds of things you could do. You could change your fonts. You could change your colors. You could put background pages if you figure out how to actually get that right screen in, or maybe add the pieces to it. But you can really make your website look unique and make it yours. That's really great in Xperiencify. See, there it goes back to the default. Anyway, that is it for today. And if you have any questions on CSS, I probably will not be able to answer them, but I'll try. And or maybe I'll try to figure it out with you, and just leave them below. And I will see you in the next video.